What are the side effects of aspartame?
Better known by its brand names NutraSweet or Equal, aspartame is the most popular sugar substitute in the world.
It is essentially a zero-calorie alternative to sugar in diet sodas and what you might consider healthier snacks. But what if I told you that behind these zero-calorie promises is a hidden cost, one that could be harming your body in ways you never imagined? In this video, you will learn the unsettling truth about aspartame, its impact on your health, and why you need to rethink what's in that diet drink you're sipping on. By the end of this video, you'll never look at sugar-free the same way again, so make sure to like the video and share this with your friends and family. Your small support can make a big impact on the health and well-being of your community. With that said, let's start by talking about one of the most concerning findings from the year 2000. The impact of artificial sweeteners on your kidneys. More than 3,300 women participated in an 11-year study conducted by Brigham and Women's Hospital, where the researchers uncovered something shocking. Women who drank just 2 artificially sweetened beverages per day doubled their risk of rapid kidney decline. Not gallons of soda, but just 2. Think about that for a moment. If you didn't know, kidneys are one of the most critical, yet often overlooked organs in your body. These small, bean-shaped organs play a vital role in filtering toxins, maintaining fluid balance, regulating blood pressure, and even producing essential hormones. Your kidneys work day and night, filtering around 120 to 150 quarts of blood daily. Every time you eat, drink, or take medication, your kidneys are working to process those substances and ensure that harmful waste products are excreted from your body through urine, while balancing the levels of essential nutrients and electrolytes like sodium. The problem is, diet sodas contain excessive amounts of sodium. Prolonged period of elevated sodium levels strains the kidneys, and when combined with artificial sweeteners, it accelerates kidney damage. This is especially alarming for those who are already at risk, such as people with high blood pressure or diabetes. And yet, diet sodas are marketed as healthier alternatives for exactly these populations. The truth is, you might be saving calories, but you're paying the price with your kidney health. And here's where it gets even more alarming. Once kidney function begins to decline, it rarely improves. Damage to your kidneys is often permanent. But this issue goes deeper than just modern health concerns. Across cultures and throughout history, the kidneys have always been regarded as organs of utmost importance. From the perspective of traditional Chinese, Korean, and Japanese medicine, the kidneys are much more than just physical filters of waste. They're seen as the root of life itself. In Eastern medicine, the kidneys are responsible for storing qigong, an essential substance that enables all physiological activities. This indicates the kidneys have the power to regulate growth, reproduction, and even the aging process. When your kidney qigong is depleted, it can lead to symptoms like fatigue, hair loss, memory problems, and premature aging. In Eastern medicine, preserving kidney health is central to maintaining vitality and longevity. Diet, herbal medicine, and lifestyle practices are often prescribed to support this vital organ. Similarly, in Ayurveda, the ancient system of healing from India, the kidneys are part of the Mutravaha srotas, or the channels responsible for water metabolism. Ayurveda views the kidneys as crucial for balancing the body's doshas, especially pitta, which governs metabolism, and kapha, which controls structure and fluids. According to Ayurvedic principles, consuming processed and artificial foods like those containing artificial sweeteners disrupts the natural balance of the kidneys, leading to an accumulation of toxins, or ama, in the body. You see, across many traditions, the kidneys are regarded not only for their physical function, but also for their connection to overall well-being, vitality, and longevity. That's why protecting your kidneys from harmful substances, such as aspartame, is so crucial. But there's more to this story, and it's not just about kidney health. The way aspartame is produced, and the secrets behind them will make you question everything you thought you knew about diet food. Aspartame was discovered in 1965 by James Schlatter, a chemist working for G.D. Searle and Company. He accidentally discovered that a compound he was developing for ulcer medication was extremely sweet, 180 times sweeter than sugar. This new compound, aspartame, quickly caught the attention of food manufacturers. It was marketed as a miracle solution for diabetics and people looking to cut calories. You might be wondering what's in aspartame. It's made up of 3 primary ingredients. 50% of aspartame is made up of phenylalanine, an amino acid that can be dangerous to individuals with a condition called phenylketonuria. 40% is made up of aspartic acid, a naturally occurring amino acid, and 10% is made up of methanol, a type of alcohol that becomes toxic in large quantities. Here's where things get even more concerning. The industry claims that aspartame is perfectly safe because these components metabolize just like the natural amino acids found in your food. However, critics argue that when these compounds are consumed in isolation, as they are in aspartame, the effects can be more harmful. For example, some studies suggest that aspartic acid can cause a condition called excitotoxicity, where neurons become overstimulated to the point of damage. Methanol, for instance, is metabolized into formaldehyde, highly toxic compound used in embalming fluid. This process can lead to formaldehyde accumulation in the intestines and has been linked to neurological damage. Critics point out that aspartame's components, when ingested in this isolated, synthetic form, bypass the body's natural processes of absorption, leading to dangerous buildup in the bloodstream and tissues. The consequences are dire, as you can tell. By 1973, a medical team discovered a potential connection between aspartame and brain tumors in lab animals. Studies have linked aspartame consumption to conditions like multiple sclerosis, Alzheimer's, and even certain cancers. In the 1990s, Dr. John Olney, a leading neuroscientist, discovered a 10% increase in brain tumors in the U.S. between 1975 and 1992. During this period, one product had rapidly gained in popularity: NutraSweet, the commercial name for aspartame at the time. Research by scientists like Elizabeth Hedel and Arnstein Eltervog has shown in 2001 that exposure to aspartame damages cerebellar granule cells in the brain, cells vital for motor control and coordination. Over time, this can lead to serious neurological issues. This is particularly worrying for children, whose brains are still developing. So why is it still on the market? The answer lies in the loopholes of our regulatory systems. While the FDA initially blocked the approval of aspartame, citing concerns about its safety, this is where the story takes a sharp turn. Enter Donald Rumsfeld, the CEO of GD Searle at the time and who later served as Secretary of Defense. At the time, Rumsfeld worked relentlessly to get aspartame approved. Between 1977 and 1981, political influence trumped scientific caution, and aspartame was given the green light through political pressure, not medical safety. In 1980, the FDA even formed a task force to investigate GD Searle's claims, but the case was dropped after the lead investigator left to join a law firm representing Searle. Time and time again, investigations into aspartame's dangers have either stalled or been swept under the rug. In 1985, Monsanto, one of the largest biotech corporations in the world, bought GD Searle and helped aspartame to become the most widely consumed artificial sweetener in the world. So while millions continue to consume it, the truth about aspartame remains buried in controversy and cover-ups. In 1995, Thomas Wilcox, an FDA official, revealed that 75% of all complaints the FDA had received about food-related problems were connected to aspartame. Despite these complaints, aspartame continued to thrive in the marketplace, thanks in part to studies funded by the manufacturers. Producers have defended aspartame with numerous studies that support its safety. These studies have been accepted by regulatory bodies around the world, including the FDA, the European Food Safety Authority, and regulators in Japan. However, independent researchers, such as those from the Ramazzini Institute in Italy, continue to raise red flags. A 2006 study from Ramazzini showed a potential link between aspartame consumption and cancer, specifically leukemia and lymphoma in children. In 2007, the Center for Science in the Public Interest downgraded aspartame from use with caution to everyone should avoid it, following the Ramazzini Institute study. This latest chapter only intensifies the debate, and while official bodies continue to back aspartame's safety, the evidence is hard to ignore. And here's where the plot thickens. In a 1999 investigation by The Independent, it was revealed that Monsanto was using genetically modified bacteria to produce aspartame. The reason? To speed up the production of phenylalanine. Monsanto openly admitted that their modified bacteria was essential to their process. Now, why does this matter? Well, it's not just about the genetically modified bacteria. It's about what happens when you start altering natural processes in the name of mass production. Several studies have pointed out that genetic manipulation in food production isn't always safe. A groundbreaking study published in the International Journal of Biological Sciences found that genetically modified foods cause significant damage to vital organs, including the liver and kidneys. These are the same organs that react first to toxic chemicals in our food. Genetically modified organisms, or GMOs, are becoming more prevalent in our food supply, and many of us consume them without even knowing it. And here's the most frustrating part. Because the DNA of the final product doesn't technically change, companies aren't required to label their products as genetically modified. This lack of transparency leaves consumers in the dark. You could be consuming GMOs every day and have no idea. So, what can we do? The good news is that not all sweeteners are created equal. Natural alternatives like stevia, xylitol, and monk fruit extract offer sweetness without the calories and risks that come with artificial sweeteners. Stevia, in particular, is a plant-based sweetener that's been used for centuries in South America. It's up to 300 times sweeter than sugar and carries none of the dangerous side effects of aspartame. While the FDA initially resisted approving stevia, it's now widely available thanks to major corporations like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. It's a much safer way to satisfy your sweet tooth without harming your body. The key takeaway? If you're looking for sweetness, turn to nature, not the lab. Aspartame may promise fewer calories than sugar, but they come with hidden dangers that cannot be ignored. From their links to kidney damage, brain health issues, and the use of genetically modified organisms, it's time we take a closer look at what we're consuming. Natural alternatives like stevia offer a safer, healthier way forward. Choose natural, and choose wisely. Your health depends on it. If this video opened your eyes to the truth about aspartame, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, so you never miss an important health update from us. Thank you for watching, and we wish you and your family a vigorous health.